Diamond is every woman's best friend, and now, like, it is like, everyone is into diamonds, everybody is into jewelry, be it men or women, it is not gender specific. So I'm really, really excited to have with us Ritu. He's very with us, and talk about jewels and you know what all it brings in. So thank you, Ritu, for coming on Insiders.
Thank you very much, Veronica, for getting me on board.
Does jewelry also somehow, like, because you're an expert in jewelry, so like looking at somebody wear something, can you predict the personality of the person as well, like,
Absolutely. Yeah, I do. I can. I can.
seriously? So okay,
Yeah.
I'm wearing this.
Okay.
What kind? Let's have this fun thing. I'm wearing this particular piece of. It's a necklace, it's a chain, or whatever you want to call it.
Yes,
So when,
yes.
when you look at me, what kind of a sense do you feel that I would be, like, as a person?
So you're a very simple person, to what I see right now, and you're not into that, that tam jam. You're not that show off person. Absolutely. So you need something very elegant but classic.
Bang on. And it is ingrained in our Indian culture, and I truly stand by it for the reason that gold is an investment per se. Like,
Absolutely.
you can buy gold, and then later you want to melt it, and you want to turn it into something else. You want to mortgage it, and have the money to, like you know Infosys is built on gold basically, because
Agree. Agree.
so that's the power of gold. It can build up the top Indian IT companies. So slowly, but now we are seeing a shift where people are more looking to have those gemstones, rather than having a plain, gold jewelry or temple jewelry or traditional Indian jewelry, that I would say. So is in is can we consider gemstones as well as an investment, or it is just the gold that can be utilized as an investment?
See, to be very honest, with which viewpoint are you talking about? Which sect of people? Here, the sect of people play a role. You understand?
Mhm.
Where if you consider if a person uh is a working person, for him or for her, sorry, I think gold is a better investment. Okay, I wouldn't suggest gold to them, but if the person is beyond, like, she has her solitaires, she has her big necklaces, for them, yes, gemstone is a very good investment, especially Colombian emeralds. They have gone up over a period of years if you see the stats. and, and if you see even in your rubies, the ruby is the pigeon blood rubies, they say, which is supposedly the I think highest sold even in one of our Christie's auctions. When you read about the auctions of Christie's, yes, there are a lot of all these gemstones are sold. And if you go to see Bulgari, when you see the international brand, they
Right.
seen gemstones over a period of years. Only that, because we have set in our minds that it is not an investment value. That is why it keeps hurting it. But it is for a different class of people. To what I said, it is not for everybody. That's my suggestion.
That is true. And with Indian society, it is not more than just having a jewelry, it is a sentiment. It is a sense of security.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sentiment. And second part, what I also marked is a lot of people are, many, people come to me because of, for these gemstones. The reason is they believe a lot in astrology.
Yes.
So for that, they come to me, and then for them, I suggest the natural one, which plays a role, because for them, that is also that is going, they have faith in that, and it's going to bring them mentally, physically, in every way to another level in their life. So there it plays. I make means I offer them the best one. To be very honest.
And do you also personally, because we just touched on this topic, do you also personally believe that, wearing those stones for n number of reasons, because every stone is for different kinds of reasons, right? So do you also believe that it brings in that energy or that kind of a luck or that something, life changing for them if they wear it for a longer period of time.
See, I have understood that every stone has some sort of energy into them, as you rightly said. So many a times, if people are getting, see, I am not too much into this, but I do understand when the person is talking to me, because we just curated one emerald ring for a very for a client I didn't know also, and she approached me and she said, "Oh, that I have to wear this ring, but Rituji, I want a good one and this and that." And you know how they the 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 budget is not there for it, right?
Right. Right.
But when I told her, you think about it, about the budget part, we think about it, we took time, got her a good stone. She said, no, it is going to be, I know it is going to bring me luck. Now, see, when a person is telling me, she has so much of faith into the stone, number one. Number two, she is ready to spend that money, rather go buy a diamond. I am buying an emerald. Okay. And what yeah, times I say, do you really truly believe in this? Then buy the gemstones.
Correct.
Because what happens is when you go to buy the gemstones, the value is high. But when you come to sell, if you don't have a good certificate, then the value is on a toss.
That is true. And that is where, at times that certain people who don't have the right knowledge or who have not gone to the right store to buy those gemstones get duped also.
Yeah,
The kind of money that they put in. And then when they go to a different store, they say, oh my God, I mean, this is absolutely rubbish that you're giving me and I can't give you anything back. So, for such kind of a feel not to happen, what do you advise the consumers to, understand or to know before they go to any random XYZ jewelry store and say that, oh, this one is looking good at this corner of the road. Let's just go and see, check it out. See, branded, I agree. There is some kind of a security because it's a brand. They have their own value. They can't compromise on. But there are many other shops which are opened up just to sell. Maybe some are selling good, maybe some are selling bad. That is very difficult for me as a consumer. I have zero knowledge to understand. So for people like me, what would you advise?
I would firstly, when you go to your client to your person whosoever, I first ask him, do you sell certified stones? Simple. It should be GIA certified or GII certified. All your stones should be certified. Now, in this world and in the next generation to come in, the certificate will only speak. Nothing else is going to speak. So you ask the person, अगर ये stone certified है तो मुझे दिखाओ, otherwise I will get it certified or you certify for me from a lab. If the certificate matches the things what I have or what the shopkeeper has told you, then okay, you buy it. It's as simple as that. You understand? It's a rule. Obviously, you ask the other shops, 3 shops, there will be variation in prices. That I will not believe, because it depends upon which place you are selling it from also. You understand? So that is, it is, I think certificate only counts in this. And I sell only with certificate as a person.
That's a good thing, right? Because you're building that trust with your consumers as well. And as a consumer, if I come to you, I know that I can just blindly trust you. And when you tell me that this particular stone, because I know I'm going to get a certificate. Up to like even if you replace a teeth, you get a certificate for that. That by this is so really
that is news to me.
Because I got one dance, so I know. He told me this comes with this guarantee. I'm like, अब dance की guarantee के साथ आने लगे हैं तो झूठ.
That is the loose sponsor means उसका तो होना ही चाहिए.
Exactly. I mean, so thing is that now everything is. Even I feel that the consumers are also becoming a little bit aware of where they're investing their money and not just blindly going in because किसी ने बोल दिया वो कोने वाली शॉप है वो सस्ता बेच रहा है जाके देख लो अगर तुमको खरीदना है तो. Now that thing is no longer there.
No. Thanks to the Google. Thanks to where it came and thanks to everything what has, it has made life much easier for everyone. Actually, if you take it the very right way, then I think it is the best because every customer is learned. So whosoever even comes to me or goes anywhere, I don't think any retailer should think, oh, the customer is dumb. I don't think any customer is dumb. They even know the mix. They even know, okay, 14 karat में चाहिए, 18 karat में चाहिए, इतना कम होगा. They know everything, honestly. when they come to buy the, I'm talking about the ones which go in lakhs, they are very well. True.
This
They
is a
just
huge
want,
amount of money. I mean,
yeah, it is money. At the end of the day, it is a huge amount of money. Firstly, and secondly, you're spending it for your own passion. This is,
right.
will become a passion, okay? Rather than investment and putting inside your safe for your cupboard, it is that you want to wear it every day.
Correct.
And it is symbol is become. See, if you're wearing a solitaire, you're going, oh, bhaiya, इसके पास पैसा है. No,
Yeah,
so that's
true.
the situation.
True, that's true. That's really amazing, how jewelry can change a personality, showcase a personality. It's something that it gives you that confidence among all.
And it gives you a good feel good factor, right? If today you earned it. Now all the women have started working, all the young girls are looking at wide careers, brighter careers for themselves. And if they worked hard for it and if they're buying for themselves, so it is like, oh, I have earned it, so I can spend on whatever I want. It's as simple as
That is true, and I think social media has a very good role to play in this as well, because I think everything now is on the social media. You sneeze, it is there. You're going out. Basically, now you're going out for social media because you want to showcase yourself that I'm an outgoing kind of a person, and I travel here, I travel there, and it's the same with the jewelry also. So, do you think that social media platform has been an extreme? Like, jewelry was always there in the Indian
yes,
society for sure, but
yes.
what kind of a role has social media played to give that boost to it? Probably tripled or 10x the sales.
I think it has spread hands towards the whole world now. First, it was just in this, say, if I'm in South Bombay, I'm in the Bombay region,
Right.
penetrate to India. But now it's going way beyond into the international markets. And for that, you don't need to be there.
Correct.
Understand? You can just be on call the way we are talking right now. You can yet be on call, make them understand, make them, see, if someone has to, who like my say product, is automatically going to speak to me. I will try my level best to even, how it has happened that you can even show it the place where the person is, because
Right.
we are internationally connected also. So
Right.
I have that plus point where अच्छा उसको उनको इधर वो देखना है, I can manage it. That is, so I think the social media has done wonderfully well introducing the whole, I think all the, even the Gen Zs or to the old people, to different gemstones which they were not even aware of. They
Correct.
only believed in gold and diamond. और कुछ नहीं था, और कुंदन. अभी तो it is like अभी ये भी है. Okay, there is opal also, which is so beautiful. There is
True.
aquamarine, there is paraiba. There are so many things. So it is not only with one. So the vision has broadened.
You incorporating sustainability in your business operations to make sure that your carbon footprint is not humongous enough to harm the environment out there.
See, what we do is we tell our carriers to use ethical practices. Number one, number two, where we have to stop them. We try to see, since they have that old thought, they have the old
Right.
thought, and it becomes difficult to mold them. But slowly, gradually, with little tiny steps, they do understand. Secondly, ethical sourcing for sure. See, because my husband and my whole family is into this sourcing, we all know from where the goods come. So it is like, it is always seen to that it is either udhar ka maal nahi hai, it is come from a source. Because I'm a Jain also, so we keep a lot of things in mind when it's not only one straight hand. We look this side, on the right hand side, left hand side, sahi se aa raha hai, because and secondly, we are selling it to the people who are obviously prestigious people, number one. Number two, whomsoever, if we are selling, we don't want to give them uh, the goods which are not ethically sourced. You never know tomorrow what happens.
Correct.
You never know. Things have changed so fast in last 15 years. I've seen.
Right.
Even in the digital world, it was like a wow, AI came into existence. It was, oh my god, wow, what is this about? And we were not born with that. We were not born with that. We had
True.
only sitting on the computer or learning COBOL and Oracle. That is what it is.
Correct.
So all that is taken care of because touch wood, I've been blessed with a family who was there in this, you know.
Interesting. And also the union budget this time, right? It has
Mm.
taken care of a lot of things which will help out the consumers as well as the dwellers. So what according to you has been a key moment or a key point that has been shared, which is going to help you in terms of business and also for the consumers who come to buy stuff from you.
I think key point is only about the gold prices, to what I see,
Right.
because they had levied taxes over it, so that has gone low. Anyways, you know, gold is going higher to you're seeing, and I think it will go higher.
Correct.
The scenario is, but otherwise, and then obviously that will increase the sales in the local market, and you're seeing India is booming right now.
Correct.
I do want to penetrate into the global market for sure, but means the actual penetration, not visual, or not only on the social platform, but uh, I right now I'm seeing a lot of potential in the Indian market.
Hmm.
It's, especially in the two-tier cities.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
so I think that way it is go. It does help the consumers by tax on the basis of taxes, basically.
And like you said, you want to penetrate into the global market and engage them in what actual Indian jewelry is, what it is designing, and obviously you want to customize it based on their
Yeah.
their attire, their way of dressing is quite different. They're not going to wear saris and roam around with our traditional wear.
No, no.
So what are the basic challenges you feel or roadblocks you feel at this particular moment that you are facing when it comes to penetrating a global market and saying that okay, we have arrived and this is what we had to do to get into this market.
See, you know what I'm seeing is when you enter the international market, the major challenge are the big brands, which are there, who have been there since a very long time. Your Cartier, Van Cleef, your Bulgari, and all those ones are there in this industry on the international platform since a very very long time. Okay, so that I'm seeing that to get into that sort of a market, because obviously it's not that they are going to wear huge things what we wear here. But in this, if I concentrate a little more on technicalities, something listening, and something which is to their level of craftsmanship, to what I see.
Right.
Because they pay a lot of attention to craftsmanship, and here also we do. It is not that we don't do, but there it is very the uh, they are very it's very pre-decided, everything is very proper,
Mhm.
so I
So
think
probably it's something like a system that has been engaged, like this is how it is, and it is going on that mode itself.
absolutely.
And when it comes to the Indian jewelry, there is no I don't know. Maybe there is a system.
There is a system,
craftsmanship.
but that changes. That evolution was not there.
Correct.
See, for example, the way these people Cartier, the price of, for example, the price of a bangle, Cartier bangle, is X amount. They will spend 10x amount for their advertisements.
Right.
So see, there is a biggest challenge where we Indians don't spend that much on the advertisement. It can be marketing or advertisement per se. You understood, right? What
Yeah, yeah.
So
Because we need that ROI, right? If I'm spending reverse, if I'm spending X amount on marketing and advertisement, I need a 10x sale.
Exactly.
So that will show my impact and that will show कि okay, इधर पैसा
No,
खर्च
even
किया है,
that
पर मुझे मिल भी गया है.
because the graph is also has to go up, right?
Correct.
It would not happen. You are spending so much of money and your graph is going down because there is no. You understand? So it is a very gradual, and I am going to go gradual because see, our industry is such a thing that okay, there are uh, the investments are huge. Okay, I understand the capital what you have, but to give separate amount for marketing the way they can spend is not. I don't think many jewelers can spend here also, because it becomes too tough for them to survive.
And secondly, they have established themselves long time back. They are like high end jewelry market. Their one jewelry itself, the cost is so high that they have the premium people coming in and buying. It's not like for in every other client just popping into their. When it comes to India, the concept, like he said, it is sentiment. It is not just a piece that you want to keep.
Exactly.
It is a sentiment you want to keep, because I feel that when somebody who's not from India comes in and they attend a wedding, they are like, oh my god, it is this grand, is it? I mean, just for the fact to see the bride walk in. Now the concept of wearing those heavy jewelry is not there, but there is one heavy jewelry and one something sticking onto your neck, and they're like, wow,
Yeah.
you wear something like this looking so beautiful. Because that is what attracts to them. They wear it or not, it's a different thing altogether. But that is what keeps India also apart from any other country, because we give that wow factor no matter what. No
Yes.
matter what kind of thing we have.
But I think this wow factor only in one international brand is very well again. Over a period of years to what I have been studying, from the time I've been seeing so many years, because they had come up with big necklaces on, and all these European people used to wear them, and it was brilliant.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you've written on your website as well that it is a responsible luxury.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I'd like to know, what is responsible luxury? What was the thought process behind that?
See, when you talk about responsible luxury, is you are coming to me with so much of faith that I am giving you. She's going to give me gold. She's going to give me diamonds. She's going to be ethical diamonds. She's going to give me, for example, rubies or emeralds, which are absolutely genuine, with authenticity. And to me, it comes as a big responsibility, because a person is coming to me with so much of money and relying on me that, oh, she is going to give me a perfect piece, what she wants. She will get her look for sure. But out the products which are inside, that is my job, right? Whether the diamonds are good quality diamonds, whether the gold which is used, if I'm giving them 18 carat, it has to be 18 carat, it has to be hallmark. That quality checks has to be done through us, so that the client doesn't feel I am cheated or something like that. Number one. Number two, they come back to me. Even if they come back to me, I am ready to take it back at a whatever price, because people want to keep changing.
Correct.
For 10 years I've been wearing this. Now please change it for me, Ritu. Now this is getting too much. You get bored of things, right? When even in both we go and buy clothes every second month, if you go to see, right? So that is what the thing is. And when I say, as you said, that responsible, so there my responsibility comes in, and where I feel it is a responsibility, because I can't just give it. I have to give my fullest, whether it is a 1 lakh rupee piece or whether it can be 10, 15 or whatsoever.
That's really interesting. And one hidden fact about jewelry that we have not discussed yet are the craftsmanship behind it, are the people who are actually sitting and converting your designs into something physically that you can see. So, do you see that, there is still that passion in youngsters as well to join this kind of a line in terms of, having their career options here? Or do you see this more or less like a family business for them? Like, my father was there, his grandfather was there, so, I'm also into this line. Or do you see people who have absolutely zero connection, you know, um, getting that job, learning that basically job and coming to you and saying that, I would like to have an opportunity to work with you?
See, what I'm saying is, I have two boys. Now, elder son didn't, both the boys did not want to come into our industry. They think, oh, it doesn't give us a high. You know how it is. It's finance. And so my elder son went to work with the finance company for 2, 3 years. And okay, he was happy working out there, whatsoever. And one fine morning, he comes around 6 months back that, Mom, I think we should bring your brand to another level. And I am not that savvy with your Insta and your digitals, making it e-commerce basically.
Right.
So what I saw was his expertise. He wanted to come to explore the business. That is called the managing the business rather than getting into the creative part.
Mm-hmm.
And the second son, I don't know, but because he is into psychology, so I get to, when I speak to him, I come to know a lot of things about human behavior. And that's why I'm very good with the clients because I understand the behavior.
Correct.
You understand what they want, actually what role it plays in their life.
Mm.
That's how I learned from my second son. So when I
Mm.
converse with them. But so looking at this, sometimes I feel many people don't want to join it because they find it very slow. Secondly,
Okay.
but the youth of lately in last 1 year, what I'm seeing, many have joined the business because they want to bring their business, their heritage, their legacy to be known around the world. See, there is a lot of legacy everywhere.
Right.
Only that we are into this since maybe a decade, 100 down, 100 years down the line. Because even my father-in-law, great father-in-law was into this. But in fact, whole family is into it. Okay.
Right.
But no one is privileged. See, our industry is also very small if you go to see. So if even they enter and if they are bringing up to that level of managing like how the corporates do, then it is a very good idea. After studying, people study business management and they enter the businesses, which is quite nice because they have both the things of getting how to get the investments, number one, because they have finances, and how to manage it well to bring it to another level because they understand the Gen Z now.
Right. And also I think it is also a good way to, have a proper working system also in place rather than having it
Yes,
disorganized and
yeah,
manual.
no, because it is, you're right, it is very highly disorganized.
Mm-hmm.
Right about
And do
that.
you see those changes happening as and when the baton is given to the next generation?
Absolutely, absolutely. I see that they have become more steady to what we used to, like, what I have seen over a period of time. It's become very systematic, very systematic. No, it is like, suppose if it has to go from the offices to the karigars, it's going systematically to them. When it is coming back to us, the quality checks are done properly, which was not there before. And after that, the certification is to be done, sending the certificates, meeting the clients, how you meet the client, not at random, chalo mil liye. No, it's
Correct.
proper appointments, knowing them, understanding them, then meeting them, have a conversation. I usually have a conversation with the clients before me. So when I talk to them, I understand what they really want so that, when they come, we can show them what they want, not what I have to buy. You understand? Otherwise,
Yeah.
the scenario, oh, मेरे पास ये है, आप लेके जाओ.
So basically, you're even saving your time and their time, right?
Yes.
Because you will show them 10 pieces which probably they don't even want, and then they will actually tell you what they want, and then again you have to sit down and figure out those pieces.
Yeah. 2 hours, minimum 2 to 3 hours go with the clients.
I know that's
And
a
which
huge amount of time in the
yeah,
day.
and I realize that I understand the part because they want something very precious, and obviously when someone is coming to buy something precious, they are going to take so much of time. But those 3 hours have to be fruitful for them also, not only for me, but even for them. It should not be waste of time, right? And they have time is money for everyone.
True. True. And what about the karigars? Do you still do you see that change in terms of their way of working as the generations are changing,
Yes.
or do you see the same kind of process has been put in, like, because I'm not from the line, but I have a inclination that probably karigars also, for them it's like a family thing that they've been doing since generations. So do you see somebody coming in who has never been a part of the family, has never been a part of jewelry making, but the karigar coming and saying कि madam मैंने ये सीखा है, मैंने ये किया है, and I would like to have an opportunity to be a part of your karigar team.
Yeah. There are people who keep coming in also. But even in the Karigars, when you are looking at very good, amazing level of work, okay,
Right.
that we usually get from people who have been into this over a period of years. And I've seen they have changed their children. For example, we have one Karigar who taught his son how to do CAD, CAM. He knew everything, talking in
Hmm.
English. So when I am conversing with him and making him understand, he understands every part of it. Oh, like, okay, you want a bump here, okay, that will be done. Oh, you want a flow on the other side.
Hmm.
Yes. So that they are coming to that level where the communication gap is not no more.
No, no more.
Like if I am talking in English and he is understanding Hindi, so
Hmm.
it is very tough for the next generation. It will be very tough. But now they are also getting. I can see that evolution. They are
Hmm.
talking in a very nice language. Basically, they can communicate better now,
Hmm.
and they're teaching them also. Their children, to Christ.
Right. So, do you also have workshops for your own carriers in the sense that or if suppose I want to, for instance, like
Hmm.
I'm just trying to understand that
Hmm.
if I'm a carrier or I want to be a carrier,
Hmm.
what is the best place to actually go and learn this particular craft?
I can put you. It is like that. I can tell my Karikar, इसके साथ में बिठाओ.
Oh, okay. So there is no school, no something like that which
The school is the way. Yeah, the Karikari is taught. No, in IIT, they teach how to sit on the table and do. That's how
mm-hmm.
taught. You know
But
how do
but
you
not
mix the
everybody goes in there, right?
no,
To
no.
learn those
So
particular
that's
things.
what happens with them is they can go and basically even they need people. No, it's not
Hmm.
so automatically they also upgrade themselves by learning under them.
Hmm.
That is how it happens.
Oh, that's amazing. I wanted to ask this question because this was always the, a big question mark in my head in the sense, if I'm not from this family of
Mm.
navigators and all, and I really want to get into it, and I don't have the money to actually learn because sometimes you're driven by such huge passion, but unfortunately you don't have that financial condition. What is the best way to actually sit and learn and get into the business of gold and gemstones? Because again, this business is all about trust as well, right?
Yeah.
Between the owner and Karigar, and obviously you have other securities that you have put in place to make sure such things don't happen. And we also spoke about Astro, which you don't believe in, where people are wearing gemstones for XYZ reasons. But
But
one thing,
I do sell them because they will
correct.
give them. Yeah, and I cannot not give them what they don't want and which is
True.
absolutely rubbish. Honestly.
That is really true. So one thing that really struck me was when I was talking to you was Ritu is Ritu, but you have a double U's in the end. So is it numerology that you believe in?
Absolutely numerology, and it is also done by my dear husband. So I said, okay, all thanks to you. I'm okay. I know I have to. I am passionate towards my work. I am happy what I'm doing. I'm remaining satisfied at the end of the day.
Right.
You want to change, add one more U, or you want to add one more J, I don't care. It's okay.
Oh, that's amazing. On that note, it was really interesting talking to you, and for a person like me who's not into jewelry to understand, the sentiments, the kind of emotions, as well as the kind of effort that goes in, to create one piece and try to put it out in the market, and even to have an engaging kind of a conversation with the client to basically understand. Because not normally when I go to a store, I'll have a look. If I like something, I'll buy. I never had ever a chance to actually sit with a
Create an experience. A person has to understand that, oh, I have got
exactly.
something, and she will remember for sure that, oh, yes, Ritu Aunty had told me this at that time. Oh, wow, yeah, really. Oh, we can convert it. So it is like that. Create a rapport. Basically, it happens.
Right.
It it's like now it becomes like a family. You understand?
Hmm.
We are selling. So I'm not selling a product. I'm even building up a relationship with the client.
Correct. And now this is what is being even taught in the business school. I mean, you talk to any of the gurus or you hear any of the gurus and business gurus that they're putting their videos out there. The first thing
Okay.
that they teach is If you want to have a, don't concentrate so much on selling your product.
No,
Concentrate more on having that relationship that will automatically get into sales, and those sales will be repetitive because they will like the experience with you.
exactly. That's true.
Lovely. So thank you, Ritu, for having this conversation with me, and it was just lovely, to talk to you and know you as a person as well.
I'm very glad because I've had a very lovely and by heart conversations. It is like absolutely chilled out conversation, and
Mhm.
I hope to see you in Bangalore if I come there. For sure.
Oh, definitely, definitely. It would be great to go, meet you also in person.